Page 5. Just between me and your family. Oh, tell the girls hello. And your grandkids too as well. Obama and Trump. Oh, Trump, I don't have no grandkids on. One day you will. Oh yeah, he does. He's got grandkids on. Tell your grandkids hello. Says, I'm so proud of them. Thanks for getting them interested in art. This was a letter from to Obama. Part of it is. Says, my grandchildren love to draw as well. I actually shed a tear or two when your daughter graduated. I was so happy for her and scared at the same time. Off into the great big world. As parents, we understand that. They don't. Wish I could be cuddled up by a fireplace with my grandchildren and family. I've missed so many Christmases with my son and the rest of my family. It brings me to tears just thinking of another holiday without them. It's been totally horrible, and I try to think of the worst words to use to describe the pain I feel. But my faith in God, Buddha, all of them, has kept me the strongest, because the worst they could do to me is give me back to my God. I have them believing that if they kill me, they too will die, like in Stalin days. I tell them you're just biding time till April 26, 2017, the anniversary of the Chernobyl meltdown. Some actually want to change their lives. And they do. They snitch on how many people all follow them. I just don't know who they are. And as long as it don't come out your mouth, I ain't gonna know it. Well, others are just non-believers and hard-headed. They don't remember the sounds I've heard. The sounds of crows mean death. They actually seek the scarecrow, I tell them. That's the Indian in me. I'm just ornery sometimes. It's easy to be when I get overloaded with them charging me with their electronics, photons, and all these other little diseases they want to give me. CDC, pay attention. A human drone in their unstable minds. Enough sad letters in one lifetime. Please help. They've left me penniless while they went into their own businesses. Now they claim I have property, cars, etc. That's a lie. And they already snitched on themselves. And other people are starting to hear them. Like a radio. Just listen as they walk or drive by. Your Moco space and stuff like that, man. These are military families and lives that have all been affected by this type of stuff. During the Vietnam War, they lied about a lot of that stuff. They were out there playing with you guys, man. You know, in every war since. So, you know, I'm going to tell you something, man. I've seen the struggle too long. Too long. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all. I've had death in my family. I haven't seen my family in years, man. You've adopted my family out. You put my family in foster homes. You put me in foster homes. You put my brothers in prison. My brothers in jail. My son in jail. You've done all kinds of stuff, man. And you continue to keep doing it. And you know who I am. I've been trying to tell these people around this neighborhood about this kind of technology. Some understand it, some don't. Last night there was an actual shooting right here by my window. And I didn't even have the window open. I could hear it. The guy pumping the gun, man. Albeit it might have been a BB gun, still could do some damage to me. That's why I warned you, Walmart, when I was up in Humboldt County, man, when I got back from there and I was able to get on the phone. I warned you about having those guns, those BBs, out on the floor, man. Even if they've got those things on them, those kids open those up and take the guns right up out of them. Even if you got them from behind the counter, they'll have somebody to distract you and snatch it and walk away from it, man. So I'm telling you, man, you need to be aware. My son didn't have a gun. My son had a prop gun. And I turned that in Valley High, man, because I didn't want somebody sitting there saying that he had a gun and sending the police to my house for some stupid reason, man. Just to make it look good for your TV and stuff, man. So I'm going to tell you guys something, man. You better quit playing around. You better quit playing around with this technology and all that John F. Kennedy conspiracy stuff, that O.J. Simpson conspiracy stuff, those Lionel Mendez brother conspiracy stuff, all that stuff, man. You guys need to stop, man. You need to stop playing with that kind of technology, and you need to quit playing with the lives of people, man. Because that's what's going to get you put in prison. Now, albeit, some of these people might steal $1.5 million. But are they sitting there pushing buttons to kill people? Think about that. Because you gave my son a choice, man. Just like you gave me. I'm not going to let you sleep until you perform for us. Play with yourself. Masturbate. Yeah. That's what this AOL has done, man. AOL has sat there and done that because of your mentally unstable minds. You did this to me when I was 3 years old. You did it again to me when I was about 10 years old, 8 to 10. You did it again to me when I was up in Humboldt County. When I was like 16 years old. You did it again to me when I was like 22 years old. When I was supposed to get my money for my inventions. I filed to keep the house in bankruptcy court up there. That was Anthony Eugene Hunter's. I married him out of convenience because it saved him from doing a lot longer sentence. So you did it to me up there. I filed in federal court. You had a low-ranking court go up in there and fill paperwork out to get me out of that house at 1036 on Toon Street. So instead of fighting you guys, because I couldn't, I wasn't physically fit because you guys had just given me a hysterectomy at the time. Yeah, let's wreck her history. So then, you guys, I come down here. You made me homeless down here because you knew I didn't want to be around your drugs, man. And I remember them telling me when I was on my way down here. Just like they did when I went up to Humboldt County. Unless you've got sheriffs that are going into Humboldt County, or if you have police that are just going up into people's places like that, ouchie. And you're having them go to police stations to tell me just drive around and tell us where it's at. No, I need a phone number I can call one of you guys on so I know that I'm actually getting a person this time. Because they like to call me Susie. She's gonna sue you. Basically is what they were telling you. Obama already warned you. You keep opening all these electric businesses. You keep letting all these businesses go through the Senate and the committees and stuff. You risk a chance for you personally being sued. Because it's not like I haven't been asking you and telling you, please shut these people down, please shut them down, please shut them down, please shut them down. And next thing I know, they're hurting me again. So you're opening lawsuits for yourself, folks. If you are working on a computer, doesn't matter whether you work for a company or not. You're achieving it for personal gain. So don't get it twisted, folks. Because you could be next, man. Or you may have already been a victim of it. In order for two people to survive, it's about $1,500 a month, man. That's for two people. One person can't make it here in Sacramento because they keep raising their rents. And in certain areas, they raise their rents up so that they can get the better paying people there because they think they're a better class of people. You have white collar crime too, man. My son didn't even steal anything, man. And you locked him up because he kicked the front door in and his cousins went in. You thought my son was going around stealing big screen TVs and stuff. My son had a job and he was going to med school, man. He had a job delivering furniture. What are they going to do with those old TVs? Because what is it, every 6 months you're coming out with a new doggone TV, a new game, a new Wii game or something, and then it's not radio compatible to it, so they gotta get a new one? But you wanted to call probation on me, and probation come out and check my house all the time, man. Didn't find nothing in my fucking house, man. So you keep playing with these fucking cops out here, and you keep playing with these probation officers out here, man. I'm getting tired of it. Because, you know, I'm watching videos, and I don't know if those are guys sitting there playing some movie in the street, and you're videotaping it from some satellite above. Some helicopter or some plane flying above, or Viacom, you know, sitting there recording it. Because not one of those cops said, ma'am, could you please calm down? Then you show it on TV about that other murder that you guys had on 35th and Riverside. You got bonsai trees out there too, man. You have a leak underneath that freeway down there too. The pipe that goes out into the river is broke by the trap. I don't know if the people that bought it realized that they're on an old septic system. And maybe the school is too. You guys know what I'm talking about. Go in the women's restroom and see if you don't see a picture of Rod Williams and Kathy Hunter or some shit you guys got on in the women's restroom. So don't tell me you guys don't know about me. Don't tell me you haven't been writing about my life. Don't tell me you weren't leaving messages. Because it's all on TV. Back to the Future tells you about all that crap that they have for the sulfur in Tuolumne. And the oil that you got up there in Tuolumne Bay. So you got lots of problems. And ain't nothing getting done. Nothing. So I suggest if you're working on a computer, you get off of it, man. Because there's not going to be any money in computers. You're going to be toiling the soil. You're going to be mixing new dirt with old dirt with some other stuff, man. Something. Or washing it out, or you're going to be doing something, man. Because it's in them trees, Georgia Pacific. And if you guys were gullible enough to buy those trees without doing your own investigation, you're in a whole lot of trouble.